Hey everyone, welcome back to CK Cycles. Well, in the last two episodes with my 1999 Vmax, not only have I gotten the bike running, but I was also able to kind of put it back together enough to get it out in the yard and take it for a test ride. With those two things completed, I now want to switch over and take a look a little bit more at the engine. So in this episode, I'm just going to be running a simple compression test on all four cylinders just to see if I can get an idea of what's going on internally. First step in this compression test process is to start the bike and get it up to temp. Next thing I did was blow out the spark plug cavities just to make sure there wasn't any dirt or debris in them that could fall down into the cylinders after removing all of the spark plugs. After all the spark plugs were removed, I hooked up my compression tester to test this first of four cylinders. All the cylinders were tested with all of the spark plugs out, with the throttle wide open and the engine cranked over until I reached my highest PSI reading. Alrighty, so here are the results. I was hoping for at least 128 psi on all four cylinders, but that did not happen. My highest cylinder here, back right cylinder, is number one cylinder at 117 psi. My lowest cylinder, the front left, number four cylinder, was at 100 psi. After adding a few drops of oil, I was able to get that cylinder up to 115 psi. I am within my 14 psi variation among all the cylinders, so it doesn't look like there's any one cylinder that's maybe burned out or severely malfunctioning, not running well. They all seem to be pretty wore in, all at the same amount. So from here, I need to think about what I'd like to do with this bike. Do I just want to run it the way that it is? I'm probably burning a little bit of oil. and it certainly won't have the power that it once did. Or should I dive in and maybe look at honing the cylinders and putting in a new set of rings? I'm not sure yet. I'm going to have to think about that. Likewise, this bike did sit for quite a bit, quite a bit of time. So maybe just getting it out on the road and running it in and getting it fully up to temp. I did get it up to temp. The thermostat moved up midway before I did this test. But maybe what I should do is just get it out on the road and take it for a good 30-minute ride and get it fully up to temp, and then come back and redo these tests down the road and then make a decision. That's probably what I'll end up doing. So this is Chris for CK Cycles. We'll see you later.